My name is Matthew Cole. I was a IK student, signed up for IK in March of 2021. I ended up interviewing with several of the big tech companies and some startups. I ended up getting 2 offers. I got an offer from LinkedIn and an offer from Airbnb. I had other interviews going at the times, but as soon as I got those 2 offers, I knew that one of them was going to be it for me. And I ended up selecting LinkedIn. First of all, I wanted to break into a big tech company. I wanted to work for a bigger team. I was finding it very difficult to successfully get a job offer from a bigger tech company. And even to this point, I hadn't interviewed for the last 9 years. And I feel like the interviews had changed a lot. I wasn't prepared for them. I didn't know how to prepare for them. I have 14 years of experience, and the interviews that I had done before were for really small companies where they didn't ask these really difficult algorithm questions. Another one of my goals for joining IK was to get a job with a bigger team, a team that I could learn more from. And to this point in my career, I've been the only developer, or maybe one of 2. And I really feel like if you want to learn more and grow your career more, you have to work for and experience a lot of different people where they had bigger teams and more support for learning. Well, I had a lot of obstacles. After failing at a lot of interviews, I had very low confidence. I felt like after 14 years of experience, and I can't get a break into a new job, I was like, what's wrong with me? But there wasn't anything wrong with me. It's just I hadn't interviewed for a really long time, and I hadn't experienced interviewing for a job at a big company before, especially one in the Bay Area. So, I mean, there's a lot of competition out here. So I knew that I was going to have to work really hard for this. For me, I felt like I had to find a new job and had to get something that was going to make me feel like I was growing and achieving my goals. So that was definitely a major obstacle, my confidence level. And then again, another obstacle was, you have time, like the time that it takes to prepare. That's definitely an obstacle. I guess knowing what to know. When you start preparing for these interviews and you start failing at them, you see a certain type of interview question, you get really good at it, and then you go do another interview and they ask you something completely different. So it's hard to know exactly what they're going to ask you. The patterns at IK really helped to be able to apply them to different types of questions and be able to come up with solutions kind of on the spot, even if you haven't seen a question before. So that was definitely an obstacle that I was able to overcome. You get what you put into. I put tons of time into IK. I highly recommend taking notes. My cohort, we got together and created our own Discord channel. And within that Discord channel, I made it a goal for myself to lead some of the meetings. What that did for me is it kind of gave me something that I had to prepare for every single week. It's helpful to look at that as kind of like a planning and what are you up to. You can share, like we shared a lot of links on common problems, algorithm problems that are coming up in interviews, and techniques for how to figure out like what problems a company might ask. Looking back at the journey, that like all the effort and hard work that it took to get here, I'm really happy that I put all that effort into it. I was very committed to getting a new job and learning what I needed to learn and get good at whatever skill set I needed to have in order to pass the interview. And that's what IK kind of helped to structure and direct me on what I needed to learn.